Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Better Man Show. Hi, I'm BK, and if you're friends, obviously that shouldn't surprise you. But if you're not friends, welcome to the show. Wherever I'm popping up on your radar, don't be a stranger. Just add me up as a friend, right? I am popping up on several places because this is a show where I test out things in life, in business, as well as in technology. And part of the testing involves live streaming to several platforms. And it's been fun. It's been fun because I'm getting comments from other channels, right? So please don't be a stranger and just add me up as a friend. So if you're listening to us for the first time today, you might be wondering what this is all about, right? This is because I'm getting good at this. I'm getting good at pointing at the um, right place because this is actually part of a 100-day live stream challenge. 77 days ago, I decided to do a 100-day live stream challenge. And to be honest, it did seem a bit crazy back then. It did seem like, are you sure you want to do this? Yeah, so it did feel a bit crazy then. Okay, I'm not sure why I'm actually not in the proper framing. You see, that's the thing about live streaming, right? It's always fun, but it's okay, right? So, but it has been 7 days, and a lot of things have changed. A lot of things has evolved, and of course, it started out as a personal discipline challenge, but today, it's evolved into other things, and part of it is I want to get better at live streaming, better at speaking, better at public speaking, and so on, right? But today, okay, you know why I'm so formal today? Because I just had to do a presentation. So I didn't have time to get out of this. But I hope you don't mind, right? But the thing is, uh, just a quick one today. I just wanted to share about what I kind of over. You see, a lot of things that I find content for the live stream is usually from the interactions of the day, right? But a lot of it is like that. And what I find missing today that's disturbing, right? That's what I wanted to kind of talk about today. And what I find missing is actually kindness. Is kindness. Um, and it is becoming a little bit disturbing to me because I'm finding that like these few days, a friend of mine shared very interesting article on Facebook called Cancel Culture. And it is where it's becoming a scenario where people are no longer entitled to their own opinion sometimes on social media. And if anybody brings up something that perhaps might offend a certain group of people, a certain kind of lifestyle, or a certain profile, right? Um, People are very quick to jump on them, and they get a lot of antagonism. Now, I'm not encouraging people to say things irresponsibly. Don't get me wrong, but I do feel that we are entitled to our own opinions. And what happened to the old days of things like live and let live, right? Um, and what happened to the old way of like, um, you live your life and I live my life, right? You take care of yourself and I will take care of myself, right? So, but these days is becoming a problem where I find that on social media, especially, right? And I'm gonna get flagged for this, if I think I might, right? But they always say if you're not getting some haters or some trolls on the things you do on social media, then perhaps you're not doing the right things or not doing it well enough, right? So I kind of feel that it's a bit troubling because, especially for a world that I know my children will be growing up on, that we are so quick to jump on someone, we are so quick to criticize, we are so quick to put down people just because they may not subscribe to the way you believe about something. Um, I find that extremely troubling. In fact, last year, 2020, I came across a very good quotation, which is an aspiration to be as kind as possible to as many people as possible without expecting anything back in return. And I think I want to transmit or transfer that even to speech, right? I think everyone has the right to be entitled to their own opinions, whether right or wrong, right? Of course, please speak your opinions responsibly, right? There's obviously that side of responsibility, but I think there's a space for everyone, right? This world is big enough for every one of us. So I because there's been some uncertainty in the way we are. Some of us are stuck in different countries. Some of us have challenges that are being faced in terms of legal stuff, immigration, and etc., business and life. And then it becomes very worrisome or worrying when even friends sometimes can hop and jump on and really jump on you, when you say something that is a little bit different from what they feel is the right thing, right? So I, I I guess it's also because of this, because it's so easy behind the keyboard to type out a response. You don't get the antagonism back straight away. I mean, somebody was saying that in the past, we are a little bit more careful with the things we say when it's face to face with someone, right? Because imagine if you say something that the other person doesn't like, or he said something and you said something in response to what he said, and a brawl could ensue, right? I mean, he could just throw a punch, and that could be problematic, right? And therefore, people are a little bit more careful about how we say certain things. But today, because nobody's going to be able to physically punch you, even if you say nasty things back to someone, just because you don't agree with what he says. And therefore, we kind of maybe throw caution to the wind. And we say whatever we want to say when we wouldn't have said it if it was a face-to-face context. So perhaps one of the things we can do moving forward, right, is let's remember kindness for 2021. Everybody's having it tough last year. Let's remember that perhaps the person might be going through things that you may not even be aware of. Let's be more kind in our responses to people, whether they are working staff or they are, official capacity or whatever. And let's be more measured in our responses to people, right? Perhaps if it's not something that can come across as being kind, then perhaps not say it, right? I think that's something I would try and do this year, right? If I can not say something that is kind, then I will choose not to say it, because it doesn't add value to anybody, right? It doesn't add value at all to anybody. So it would be nice, at the end of your life, at the end of days, that you gain a reputation for being kind, for people who say, yeah, he was a very kind person, right? I think that is a wonderful reputation to aim for, right? So it sounds like preaching. I'm sorry for that, but I'm not sorry as well, right? I think it's a message that I wanted to get off my chest. It's a message I really wanted to get off my chest, because today in various chat groups and in different platforms, I do notice that it's worrying, because we are so quick to jump on someone just because they have a different view or different opinion of something versus you. I don't think that should be the way, right? I mean, we are all entitled to our own opinions, right? Whether good or bad. If you feel that I have a opinion of something that is wrong, then be kind to me, be gentle with me, guide me in a proper way, and not jump on my back, right? Or jump on whoever's back. I'm not saying that people are jumping on my back, but that's what I'm trying to say, right? That's what I'm trying to say. So, thank you for joining me for day 77. This is just sounds like preaching, right? But live stream sometimes it's fun, right? It's just to get something off my chest. And I welcome your comments. Do you think that we need to be more kind in our communication, whether is it public, social, or privately to friends? Can we be more kind? The other day, a friend gave out a very interesting challenge, and he said, use the first word of your name and give me a word for me to focus on for 2021, right? I kind of wanted to use all my initials because my initials was T, B, and K, right? T, B, and K. So that's my full initials. And then the words I would have given him was to be kind. I think that was quite good, right? I think that would have been great. But instead, I gave him just the first letter, and I typed in something. I said something that was I think was a bit threw him off tangent because I said tangential. Basically, just to say that be a little bit different from people, in a good way. If the world is not kind, let's be kind. If the world is very quick to jump on people, let's be slower to jump on people. If the world is less accommodating of different opinions, let's be more accommodating. And that's being tangential, right? So, I like this t-shirt, hope. Let's hope for a better 2021. Thank you for joining me. I'm sorry for ranting. I'm sorry for a preachy live stream. Tomorrow we'll go back to our regular programming. Let me know what you would like me to talk about, or let me know if you would like to know more about how all these things are set up and how all these things are done. I need to help my friend who bought some new gear yesterday because I think she's facing some challenges from the new gear, but I'm happy to help, right? So thank you for joining me. I think the audio should be a little bit better today because I lowered it down even more. I think yesterday there was a bit of it clipping and so on, right? So I will see you tomorrow for day number 78. And I need to change, which reminds me I need to change music soon.